This video is a scent pool training problem. In this scenario, our construction worker had been working on our handler's quarters for the last several hours, and I asked him to run a quick trail out of the area. I told him to do whatever he wanted. Where he went and how he hid was up to him. The distance is a total of about a half a mile. The only thing I know is the direction of travel. Other than that, it's double blind. It's interesting to watch Callie's behavior even before we hook her up on the harness and get her rolling. She's already keying on the odor around the building and around the porch here where much of the construction work had been done. A lot of human odor. She's actually drawn to it. I'm harnessing her up right now, working her around towards the scent article, which is the picnic bench right here to our left. I circle her in and watch what she does when she picks up the scent of the actual scent article, which is the bench where the person was sitting. Scent pools can be a very interesting problem. A lot of people think that just because there's a trail leading out of the area and it's a fresh trail, the dogs are going to pick up on it immediately and want to leave with it. In this case, the strongest odor is going to be in and around the cabin where all this work has been done. Our employee had been sweating and working for the last couple hours. There's odor everywhere, so naturally Collie's drawn to the area where the most odor is. Watch what she does to certain objects in here, how she keys on particular things that have odor on them more so than other items. These cans are foam spray that we're using to fill cracks up in the ceiling, and our employee Dale had been filling them and holding the cans up, and obviously has a lot of contact odor all over the cans. She goes back to them twice. Very, very good strong odor, so I praised her here. Now, I can't say for certain if Dale actually went under the railing like this, but it's always Murphy's Law that that's what your dog's going to do. And rather than stopping her and making her go around, I have to go the way she's going. Collie's still working in the scent pool. A lot of residual odor everywhere, but you're going to notice a section here where all of a sudden her head comes up. She detects odor from a distance. This is the actual exit trail. Watch her behavior when she hits it. She's running towards it right now, and boom, right there. That's your exit trail. Working these big scent pool problems, especially homes where a victim had left their own home and have plenty of their own scent all around the area, it's important to allow the dog time to work through all of that scent. The trail just may not magically appear to them immediately. If by chance they get stuck in the scent pool too hard, can't get out of it, can't get out of all of that odor that's in and around the home, one good method is to work the perimeter of the area where you think the edge of the scent pool might be and try to find the exit trail that way. It's almost how this particular trail worked out for us. From a distance, I noticed this scuff in the sand, and it's significant because it stands out. I hope I got a picture of the shoe print that was Dale's. Collie deviates off the trail to this grassy area here, and I don't think she did it just to screw around or go look for something different. I think Dale had actually thought about going in here and then turned around and came out. Many times, dogs' actions when trailing, when really truly working, are a mirror image of what your subject did. Watch the head pop here. She detects something from a distance, hits it hard, and if I look down again, I'll see actual physical tracks from Dale walking in the sand. She goes back, and again, I think this is another spot where Dale was thinking about doing something. I think he actually double-backed himself, at least according to the footprints, and Collie reorients herself. It appears that she's trying to find exactly which way the scent trail goes, and then finally goes with it. It's important in moments like this to be careful and be quiet. Give your dog a chance to work through these problems. They're doing it for a reason. Scent did something here, and the dog's just working out the problem in its own mind. Even though the dog may want to go back and forth a couple times, it's very important that you let the dog work out the problem. As long as they're working the odor of the person you're looking for, you have to let them work. The dog's working the scent trail on the left-hand side of the road here, but watch for an interesting behavior. All of a sudden, Collie's going to detect something off to the right. Wheels in, getting good odor into the grass and the bush over here to the right. Has a trail, but something happened right here. She circles back, and watch her pick up the actual track going into the brush. This is the difference between trailing behavior, following the scent trail, and then following the exact track. The dogs will go back and forth to this type of behavior as they see fit, as they feel it's necessary to find what they're looking for. You have to allow them to do whatever they want to do to follow that odor. You can't confine them to a specific way of working. As long as they're following the odor of who you're looking for, you have to let them follow that odor the way they want to follow it, not how you want to. Watch Collie pause by this tree over here. Something happened here. I'm not exactly sure if it was something Dale did. There's also a pile of bones down here. They're old, and I wouldn't think there's a lot of residual odor, but you never know. This could be a scent pull from the person we're looking for, or it could be a distraction odor. About to change in this open grassy area. Something happens here with odor and you watch the dog's behavior. Head pops up, tail position changes. She deviates from the actual physical trail and busts into a proximity scent and then into a scent cone, working her way into the scent cone and the air scent. Everything changes at this point. Her animation changes, excitement level changes, more importantly speed changes. Now I have a hard time keeping up. The proximity alert on this trail was about 300 yards away from the subject. The scent cone work was about 250 yards away. When you get to the end of the video, you'll see a map, an actual GPS map of this particular trail that I ran with Collie, and you'll see a point where the trail is heading off into the woods to the right and then deviates hard north. This is the point where the air scent occurred. Sometimes it's a good idea when you're working a dog in heavy woods like this that you drop your lead and pick it up on the other side of trees. It's important that you have to be able to keep up with the dog though and pick it up on the other side. Once a dog's locked on odor like this, it's very, very difficult to stop them. Collie's going to slow down here. You're going to notice she's going to pause, look around a little bit, and if you look left and right and directly in front of me, you're going to see a lot of fresh ground disturbance. This is recent rooting by a hog. It caught Collie's interest for a short period of time, but she went right back to work. I think this was more being cautious than being distracted. Notice that I start looking up here. Subconsciously I'm looking up, and the reason being is Collie's starting to change her behavior. Her head's up in the air a little bit, she's looking around a little bit more. This is cueing me in that I might have a high find. I'm not consciously looking up. This is my subconscious making me do it. I'm keying in on her body language changes and then following her lead and doing the exact same thing.
Did you find him? Is that him? Is that your man? Did you find him? Oh, yes you did. Oh, oh, that's the man. Oh, come on down and play with her. She air scented you. What happened is she got your air currents going over there because you're high up. She was on your track and then she took off and followed your air scent in. Oh.
Yeah, because I went way back.
I know. We can't.
Notice the hard deviation off the trail. The trail was to the right and then went to the north into the air scent cone.